Vipassana Meditation. I'm going to teach you how to meditate using a Vipassana technique. Now, Vipassana, there is 4 foundations of mindfulness. One would be the body objects, for instance, how we posture ourselves, for instance, sitting, lying down, standing, walking. Next would be the feelings, for instance, the sensations in the body, whether pleasant, unpleasant, pain. Next would be the thoughts, for instance, thoughts that come and go, whether they're thoughts that visualizations. Next would be the dharmas, or what the Buddhists call the dharmas, which in other words would just be, for instance, different emotions popping up. Again, is similar to feelings like anger, doubt, depression, basically being mindful of the hindrances, whether it's can be, for instance, lethargy, being lazy. So you can note these as well as Vipassana objects. Now, in Vipassana, what we want to do is we want to put ourselves in a state of relaxation, whether that can be instant for you or you need to take a couple minutes. Basically, a good way to get there is to relax your whole body and mind, breathing in and out deeply, to relax everything, and concentrating on the breath to bring focus to the mind. When you've achieved that, bring it to the first object that is most aware in your consciousness, whether that is your breathing, because that is an object that is naturally occurring. You can focus there. Or if, for instance, you have a pain, then you can focus there. An example is, I was in a motorcycle accident on the freeway 2 months ago, and the pain was so severe because I broke my shoulder, my back, and elbow, and I have radial nerve damage that is extremely severe. It basically, doctors say it would feel like it's burning all the time. I never took painkillers though, and the reason why is because I was able to use it as a meditation object and gain an insight and understanding with it. It basically became a friend rather than a foe, and I know that's hard to believe, and I'll get into that on other videos and trainings to teach you how to use Vipassana to overcome pain and have pain management. It's helped people deal with the most extreme and severe pains without painkillers. And so you can use that as a meditation Vipassana object, or if there's an itch or a tickle on your body, whatever occurs and is most gross in your mind, use that as an object and stay with it until it either dissolves or you get bored with it or a new object occurs. For instance, a thought that comes up, a visualization, an emotion, then you can use that as the meditation object. You don't have to stay with just the one. And in fact, when you flow into the other objects and the other areas, you're seeing how they all work together and they all intertwine and influence each other, and you get more insight out of it. Of course, there's times and you just want to focus on one object for a long time, and that's good too. But with this, I'm going to teach you how to fluctuate between the 4 when they arise and fall. And so you can focus on, for instance, an emotion that occurs, and just observe it mindfully, watching it, and notice if you have any resistance to it, any feeling that makes you want to push it away. And if that's the case, note that as well, and let it go, let it pass as well, and just be mindful of new occurring mental objects as they come and go. Again, you can move back to your breath. For instance, if it dies down and you don't have any more mental objects, you can move back to a physical object. You can move to your breathing, is always a good base. And this is a practice of Vipassana meditation. It takes some getting used to and progressions, but starting with this understanding right here can get you going. And the benefits are more peace and to be able to process all the kind of thoughts, emotions, physical sensations that appear in your within you. And what this will do is lead ultimately to a place of peace, serenity, understanding, and ultimately what Buddhists and the Buddha call nirvana. And the benefits don't take too long in order to realize. They come faster than you might think. But just like exercise, regular practice is suggested for the best benefits. Now, go ahead, what I want you to do is go ahead and I want you to take about 5 to 10 minutes, just where you are, or if you need to go to a place that's more peaceful and quiet, go there, and I want you to do a minute or two just of breathing meditation to relax, and then I want you to focus on the first mental or physical or sensation that comes up, and I want you to use that as a meditation object, just like you were using your breath as a meditation object. And I want you to accept whatever occurs and comes and just move from each object with a sense of acceptance and peace. And after you're done, then what I want you to do is meditate upon what you learned and the insights that you got. And I'm sure that if you keep this practice up and get deeper into it, the benefits and your experience will teach you the first-hand experience, the results and the benefits that it will bring. So I look forward to teaching you more about how to deepen your meditation and mindfulness practice, bring more peace in the world to you and to those around you.